Rezzidential Rezzurection. You know what I'm saying? For all the residential survivors and the ones who didn't survive.
Where the children at?
NATIVEARMY production.
This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. His mama woke him up in the morning, told him he had to leave but didn't know where he's going. She told him to pack up his clothes and wipe his nose cause she was forced to send him away. She never chose, so he hopped on a bus with a bunch of other kids with the same expressions on their faces as he did. He asked the bus driver, where are we going? We're going for a ride, that's all they told us. So we walked down the lane to take a seat. Thought going for a bus ride was pretty neat, but as the ride got longer, his fear got stronger. Looked back to see the red, but it was no longer there. And he started to get scared, but the driver didn't care. When they got there, started buzzing off their head to be disaffected and lifeless, but they still look misdirected and lifeless. And the teachers would beat them just for speaking their creep. Now I'm speaking through these speakers and teaching these young G's the way we preaching. Pastors and none used to be like creepy bastards with guns that came from the sea. Now I'm not blaming God for all these things that happen, but I can't say nothing whenever I'm rapping. And I know a few might think the things I'm saying are bad, but everything I'm portraying happened to my dad. Cause this is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. This is a resident resurrection. Be the change like the president's election. Aboriginals can feel my affection. Catch up before a talk, so I'm using this against them. Cookum said you can drink, just don't let it drink you. When she said you can smoke, just don't let it smoke you. Don't let the demons affect you, so don't provoke you to do some bad shit or start a habit that'll have your ass caught up like a rabbit in a snare in a habit. Take care cause bed traps are over there, pulling wings off eagles cause the people don't care. See you're nothing but evil whenever these people stay. And I went through different stages and places before I found my truth. Different races and ages, free me from the dark when light would fit. I keep burning with age and with my inner spirit with these words I wrote on the page. And the only way to free me from this cage. Slowly roll through life, wondering if I'm gonna die by age of the knife. Will I make it if I truly spill my brain in this mic? Or will I make it if I truly spill my brain in this mic? Don't need to know what I'm living like.